All right, welcome back everybody. My name is Andrew and you're watching the Kelley's Country Life. So if you watched the last episode, we did basically a second introduction to our new style cabinets. And I told you in that video whenever we were putting some of them together, I may or may not record another one. Well, I decided to. Today will probably be, I don't know, a little more time-lapse, fast forward, kind of zooming through it. We're not going to show how you put each individual piece of a cabinet together because, well, we've already showed that in the last video. But I got to putting some extra things together and I was like, man, I kind of should be recording. For example, I just built this trash can pull out. This was part of the kit there. I wish I'd have recorded it, but it's already glued together now. But long story short, it comes with some nice inserts that screw in, some dovetail construction on putting the box assembly itself together, the slider brackets, and then here's the shelf system. What we'll need to do next is build the cabinet that this is actually designed to go into. Now, I'm thinking about modifying this to take a larger trash can because we bought a cabinet with a full height door to do that. But as of right now, it's set up to take 2 smaller trash cans. So we'll play with that a little bit later. So since we're gonna do things like that today, plus different size cabinets that you did not see in the last video, we might as well make another video. And I'm gonna try to knock out all the base cabinets today. I probably won't get done with every single cabinet. And we'll go stage the base cabinets. I'm excited to kind of see the look and layout of the cabinets in the house. This will be mine and your first opportunity seeing what the kitchen should start looking like. All right, so this is the only cabinet in the entire kitchen that'll have a full height door. And again, the reason we did that is right now as this trash can insert sits, it can go in a cabinet, which we have one over there, that has a pull-out drawer up here and a smaller drawer. But if you want to put a larger, say 13-gallon trash can in an insert like that, which we think we do, you need a full height door. Otherwise, if you had the pull-out drawer up top, it would not fit. You would be required to use these shorter 35-quart trash cans. All right, y'all done seen me build quite a few cabinets. I'm gonna slap this together real quick and then we'll kick the camera back on when we're gonna install this trash can insert in here. And I'll show you how it works. Then we're just gonna start knocking cabinets out. All right, so I have the cabinet built. That did not take long. And as far as the trash can insert, it already came assembled on this plate right here. So I'm trying to figure all this out. Obviously the plate can't just sit in there like that. So anytime you bring the trash can insert out, it would want to flip up. So it looks like I need to screw it down to the bottom of this cabinet so it can't tip over, especially since the cabinet's technically what's going to be mounted to the wall and secure. Now, the brackets come with these tiny little screws that screw down to this plate. I think I'm just going to remove those and use some wood screws and go all the way down into the bottom floor of the cabinet. Otherwise, I could put screws out here and actually screw this down as well, but I think this would be the smarter choice because it'll really secure the brackets themselves as well. Because let's face it, full trash cans all the way out here, that puts a lot of weight on them 4 little screws trying to bite into this piece of wood. I could see those brackets eventually ripping out. So screwing all the way through is the way to go. I also think for good measure, I'm going to flip this over, shoot a few more screws through the bottom of the cabinet into this piece of wood that this is mounted on. Because while I did just put 4 screws in, that's going to be a lot of leverage on the backside. I think shooting 2 to 3 more wood screws up into this, I'll use some 1-inch ones so it looks like it won't come all the way through. I think that's really going to help hold the back. All right, so I've already mounted these brackets on the bottom, these clasps that latch in to the slides themselves. Man, I can't think today. Like I said, I should have recorded all that. Just go ahead and latch this in if it will. So here, now you can see if this was absolutely full, how much weight that'd be putting on those 4 screws I put in. So I definitely want to secure that some more. Now the fun part. As you can see, this goes almost back in flush. It's got these 4 little mounts right here that screw into our door. So I need to figure out exactly where to mount this door and how I'm going to line up those screw holes to it. Gonna have to think this one through. Probably gonna put this on the floor and reach inside and mark with a pencil. First thing I'm gonna do, I need to figure out how high or low I want this door to be. So I'm gonna go look at another cabinet and measure. All right, so this cabinet's complete. I wanna get a similar reveal, 1/2 of an inch from the top side of the cabinet. It's where I think I need to stop the door. See how that looks. All right, so the easiest thing that I know to do is let's go ahead and get this on there, the proper spot. All right, then trace that line all the way across. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay, so now I have my traced line there. And we'll do some measuring here to get it absolutely exact. Do not want a crooked door. I can screw all this in without bumping things around. Okay, fingers crossed. This is what I need. Yeah, now we're getting a lot of weight on front. I'm definitely going to reinforce those slides down there. All right, awesome. I can do a little bit of adjustment. I'm going to reinforce like I keep talking about. All right, now it's time to start flying through some cabinets. I want to get this kitchen laid out and see what it looks like. All right, so to end this video, I thought I'd give y'all a rough layout of how the kitchen is gonna look. So right here is gonna be the refrigerator, the stove, the dishwasher, and now you can get an idea of the peninsula or bar top that we're gonna have there. We're gonna do 15-inch overhangs on that too, so to have seating kind of all the way around. But here is the base cabinet layout. Figured y'all probably done seen enough of this. So there's our last glass cabinet. I've got all the doors removed, not on the cabinet, so it'll be easier for me to put up. I still got to get these two off because it came with those installed. We also have a change from the original plans. We've got a deep over refrigerator cabinet set here with refrigerator end panels. I think it's going to look really sharp when we put that up. All right, so I want to answer a couple of questions that y'all had too since we put out the last cabinet video. A very common question I have is people keep asking, what's up with the toe kicks? Why are they not finished? Something isn't right. Let me show you. So keep in mind these cabinets are just loosely put down there, but if you see the toe kicks don't look finished, they have a rough wood edge. That is because you're supposed to trim that out. So a lot of people thought, hey, something's wrong there, the way you put those together. No, what you do is you purchase this toe kick trim in 8-foot pieces. So I'll actually insert that down there like this a little bit later on, and you'll have a nice seamless look. You won't see everywhere a cabinet joins together, and it'll make things look very nice. One other thing that I forgot to show y'all in the cabinet video is look at all, I mean, I have an entire package of trim here. Here's some more of that toe kick trim. I've got some nice moldings here, some light rail moldings, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna really dress up these cabinets. Also over there in those big boxes, I have full end panels because you gotta think, there's still a lot of work to do whenever you mount these cabinets like this. I have to put something on the back side, dress this up. I've also got decorative panels that's gonna go on the ends and back. So we're gonna have a lot of work ahead of us for really trimming this out and making it look good. But just wanted to answer that because that was a very common question from people. So another question that I was seeing in the comments section from the last cabinet video was there was some confusion on people asked, did we actually receive these cabinets from Lilyann? Were they given to us? Yes, these were. And the owner was, hey, this is our flagship line. We like your YouTube channel. Just make another video showing the assembly of these, how these go together, because obviously they prefer this brand. This is their premium brand over the builder grade that we had previously purchased. Now our previous cabinets, we paid full price, full retail. Again, just to clear any confusion, the company had no idea that we had a YouTube then. Only after I posted that video did they find out that we had one. That's when the owner reached out and said, hey, show these off. Show off what our bread and butter line is. He said this is 99% of the sales of the company. And it looks like this is where the majority of time, energy, and effort has went into, which is quite obvious on the way they go together and the whole overall design. So another common question I have is, are these a considerable amount more money? I haven't looked it up exactly. Don't quote me word for word, but please go on their website and price shop it. I want to say the owner quoted me on the phone when we talked a few weeks ago. It's 30 to 40% increase in price to go to the premium cabinets over the base cabinets. But you can go on there, pull up 2 cabinets and price it. I'll tell you this, that last cabinet set that we purchased, we paid $4,700. I finally found the invoice and pulled that up right there. That was no assembly, nothing. That's just the cabinets and the trim that I ordered. We also got a quote on doing these without all the extra fancy trim that you're seeing now, and it was $2,000 more if I remember correctly. So it's closer to that 40% markup if I remember correctly for the increase. Another common question that I've seen, people ask, knowing the difference now, actually seeing these in person versus the builder grade, if I were to order cabinets again in the future, would I upgrade to these? Yeah, I would. Yes, I would. I already knew the differences on paper whenever we ordered our cabinets a while back, but you just don't truly understand it till you see them in person, seeing the way these join together, seeing how thick the wood is, how solid everything is. It's definitely an upgrade that I would do again. And I'm loving the hinges, the soft close hinges, the drawer slides, all that stuff. I love that more than I ever thought that I would. So hopefully this answered some of your questions and you enjoyed the episode. Coming up here in the next probably 2 episodes, we're gonna start installing everything here. That's gonna be real fun. Thanks for watching.